Hey y'all, it's me again bringing you video number 3 of today. I accidentally cut off the first part of this video. I don't know how. So I'm just going to redo the first part. I'm making just a quick video to kind of explain to you exactly what I want you to do today. I say quick, it's quicker than a 45-minute class period. Okay, but we all know I like to talk. So it's like 9 minutes long. Um, but I'm gonna take you to Schoology. It's gonna start in kind of a random part, me saying folder again, because the beginning of this got cut off, so excuse me. But this just gonna explain to you how to do today's assignments, and I'll bring you another video tomorrow explaining how to do tomorrow's assignments. Okay? So happy Monday. Folder. Here are your assignments. You're going to pick a certain area or demographic affected by the coronavirus. Okay, so I have some examples here. By area, you can talk about Waco. You can talk about Texas. You can talk about the United States. You can pick a different country. You can talk about Robinson specifically, or even if there's like a small town that's particularly affected by it. The reason I'm having you pick wherever is there are certain places that are unaffected by it. I believe there's only 1 or 2 states, or maybe 1, I think West Virginia maybe, only 1 state left in the entire United States that does not have it. Um, so that makes it a little more interesting to look into why may they, be able to avoid it as opposed to other states, and or why is Italy so bad right now? Why is it hitting them so hard? You can look into their demographics. They're elderly. And that is another thing. If you just want to focus specifically on it, pregnant women have recently been put um, at high risk, just like elderly people and those with compromised immune systems. So that's something interesting to look into. So if you know someone that's pregnant and it's near and dear to you, and that kind of, I want you to do something you care about. So I know a lot of you are probably tired of talking about the virus, um, but looking into stuff that actually interests you about it, I'm hoping will um, make you a little more excited about this project. So you will pick whatever you want to study, how it's affecting those types of people. And then you're going to go looking for resources. You're going to find reliable resources that provide information about your topic. And then I have 3 checklists for you to fill out. It's the same checklist, just one for each source. So if you click on this graphic I made you right here, here are links to those, but you can just go in on Schoology and do them that way. Either way, if you want to scan the QR code, do it on your phone real fast, you can do that. Before you research, make sure the website you're using is crap. They also have Crapo. They have like Crappa. They have different ways. I think crap is silly, so that's why I picked that one. Make sure it's current, relevant, authoritative, accurate, and purposeful. Um, so I'll explain a little more on the Google form what I mean by each of those. Good reminders for picking resources. The URLs, the different ones mean different things. Oh, let's see if I can zoom in here. Okay. So .com means a commercial site. So that's going to have ads, business. It's going to be promoting something. EDU is education, school info. EDU is almost always a good source because it's to inform people the whole point, and it's for education, so it's typically true. .gov also typically true. Statistics, public info, facts put out by the government themselves. So their statistics are the most accurate. They're what the country goes off of. So that's always good. .org typically has accurate statistics and things such as that. However, it does stand for .organization. And so like if you see here it says may try to influence public opinion, they're definitely usually biased, so that's something you need to watch out for, especially with this. Look out for biases. And .net sponsors personal sites, typically not that reliable. Okay, so please keep these in mind when you're picking sources. And then today you're just going to pick your topic, pick your 3 sources, and then evaluate them. So if we go back, now I'm going to have to zoom out. If we go back, you have your instructions, you have your source eval checklist. This is going to take you to a Google form. If it doesn't let you complete the Google form, then you're not logged in on your computer to your school email. So please make sure you do that, because it will only accept ones from the Robinson site. Okay, so I want you to tell me first the name of your article. Articles are short works, so you put it in quotation. So if your article, let's just say it's CV, it's not going to be more than likely, but you'll put that in quotation marks, okay? Link to the article, just copy and paste your link right there, okay? So I have access to it. Currency. When was it published or created? Is there a revision or update? Usually, if it's more than 10 years old, it has been updated. And none of these, I say none. Coronavirus has been around for a long time. So maybe a few of them are older and they've been updated with the new times. That would be interesting if you're looking at the initial spread of it. See if there's a copyright date. Relevancy. Is it relevant to your topic? Remember, I said politics play a big part in that. So make sure that what you're talking about actually has something to do with your topic. Okay. Authority, credibility. If this is written by someone who has no idea what they're talking about, it's just someone who likes to have an opinion about everything. It's not a credible source. Remember, this is the ethos we talked about in rhetorical appeals. This is your doctor. This is um, me being qualified to teach you because I have credentials, right? So make sure that the person you're reading from is an expert on the subject, or at least seems to have the logical facts that come from an expert. Accuracy is the information based on fact or opinion that's looking for bias. Do they provide evidence for their statements? So make sure, another way to say that, remember, make sure they're substantiated. um, Purpose. What is the purpose? Is it to convince you of their point? Is it to inform you? So we're not looking for persuasive here. We're looking for expository, the type of essay you were supposed to write this year and don't have to, but don't worry, we will write. Um, is the purpose to inform you rather than to persuade you of something? And then ease of use, is it well organized? We all know there are some websites that are very, very just not user friendly and not well made. Typically, those websites are older and they just have people that don't know a lot about technology updating them. Um, and we're pretty picky about this, right? You're in a generation that you've grown up on the internet, you're quick at it, you know these things. Even I get frustrated, and we all know how bad I am with technology, but I get frustrated when I get on some websites my parents use and they're just not user friendly at all. And I'm like, this is an old person running this. Why? Someone needs to update this and make it more user friendly. So that's important too, because usually if you can't find what you need to find because it's not easy enough, you're going to quit and go somewhere else. So that's always something to look at. Um, so then you're just going to submit that. You're going to do three of them, one for each source. So pretty easy, okay? And some of your sources, like you may be unsure whether or not they're credible. Try to find um, three credible sources if you can, but also maybe try to make them have differing opinions. So um, one article, let's say you chose to do Waco, and you have one article saying they declared a state of emergency on Tuesday, March 17th, and all businesses shut down, and this is a wonderful thing for the health and safety of people, da 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 da. Well, you could find an opposing article saying the same information as long as the facts are both correct, but showing some of their bias as well, saying, well, this is a terrible reason because. Okay, so we're gonna talk a little bit about persuasive. So keep an eye out for bias, know what it is, but don't worry about completely straying from it because we're going to look into how some of these are biased. Okay. So that is all for day one. Fill those three out. Make sure you get them turned in, and we'll be good to go. Okay. Happy Monday.